Let's get back to our weather. A live look at Tacoma, where we are still seeing some showers there and some very, very dark clouds. Oh, but look at that. We saw plenty of birds going by too. Hi, Adam.
Hey there. Yeah, I just kind of startled you, right? They're flying through the sky. It looks like we had some drier times there in Tacoma. And as we kind of mentioned earlier in the show, that these periods of rain that we're going to see are going to be just that, periods, more off and on in nature. And we'll have some breaks in between there, maybe even seeing some areas of sunshine from time to time too. Now, first I wanted to get to this because this is going to kind of paint the picture as well, because when you have sometimes those breaks in the clouds, sometimes the sun is able to work its way down to the surface and heat the surface a bit and help to add a little more instability, especially with this area of low pressure nearby. That helps to create the higher potential for seeing thunderstorms. And we have that here for the rest of this afternoon and heading into the evening. At the same time, though, we have this area of low pressure close enough that we're adding a little more spin to the atmosphere. And so that helps to create just a bit more instability. And we have a higher chance of seeing not only just storms down here, but there are a slight possibility of severe storms too down this way across more of the south coast and parts of southwest interior. That's where you see that dark green shade and that marginal risk, which is on a level 1 out of this 5 level that you can see that goes all the way up to high. So nothing to be too concerned with, but it's something to kind of get your alarm antennas up just to make sure that if you do start to notice anything as far as additional lightning and thunder, there could be the potential for maybe some stronger wind gusts to go along with some of those. And again, as I mentioned, you get some of those breaks in the clouds that gives us a gorgeous view just like this one right here in Port Angeles, which a few raindrops showing up on the camera lens, just not a whole lot really falling from the sky right there across parts of the north coast of the Olympic Peninsula. Here in Seattle, breezy. Now this is a higher camera angle, so this is actually pretty high up on top of Queen Anne, and that's why you get a little more wind action up this way. 52 degrees, south winds coming in only at 11 miles per hour, so that wouldn't seem like a whole lot, but again, this high up, you do start to get impacted just a bit more. Temperatures will stay more so in the low to mid 50s as we head on into the next few hours. Not seeing a big drop in numbers, but check out what's happening on radar. You can see the heavier downpours right here closer and east of I-5, while seeing a few more of those downpours within some of those thunderstorms that are off this way just off of the coast, and a lot more of that across more of the north coast of Oregon as well. So it's that particular area that has the highest potential of getting a bit more instability and creating these thunderstorms as this area of low pressure continues to spin down there. Got another one farther north and then another one right behind that. That's going to help to keep things a bit more active farther south of us. Tomorrow we also have the possibility of seeing more thunderstorms out there, so we keep things a bit unstable and a bit active heading into the day on Thursday. Now with this first wave, you'll see that move on through. It will be more off and on in nature. The second wave coming into the day tomorrow, as you can see, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, fairly quiet, not too much in terms of widespread rain, but this is the cold front that comes through, and that will be the one responsible for the next round of potential thunderstorms, as well as heavier downpours and some stronger winds. Here's your 7-day forecast. Kind of active here the next couple of days. Things not quite as active, though, as we head on into the weekend.